It seems like every week now, I just say, I've been so bored, therefore X, and it's always presented as like this surprise that I wouldn't normally think about this. This thing that I'm thinking about isn't normal, not typical, but I've been bored, so I've been doing this. The thing is that when you spend so much time by yourself, and it's like your mind is constantly accelerating, there's always new things that you're thinking because you just don't have anything else to do otherwise. You have to be always thinking about different things and trying new things, or else you just go absolutely insane just sitting in your room all the time, you know? Where, I'm not a very sexual person, for instance. I don't think about it. I don't really look at porn. But in the last like week, I've just been sitting here like, man, wouldn't that be great to break up the monotony? Wouldn't just like finding some random person and then having sex with them be great in order to break up the monotony? Because it just, there's only so many things that you can do until eventually you've just done everything. I don't feel like I've consumed all of the media. I still have a bunch of stuff to consume. There's an infinite amount of things to consume, but like it gets monotonous to just keep consuming stuff without breaking it up by doing anything else. Like I look at the idea of sex and I'm like, well, objectively speaking, it brings people pleasure, even though I may not think about it very often or look at porn or these types of things, it still does that. And so wouldn't it be cool to do? Wouldn't it be cool to try? Like it's weird. Like I've found myself just sitting here like, man, oh man, I wish I could just go out and do this thing because I just don't have anything else to do. Like you just get tired of doing so much of the same stuff. Like, I hang out with this dog. I like hanging out with this dog, but like beyond that, what am I gonna do? Play video games? I've always just played video games. Now, playing video games actually does break up the monotony pretty well because when you play a video game, it's always like a different experience and you get immersed into it and stuff. I'm playing less games as of recent. So I've just been watching YouTube or reading. No, there's only so much you can read during the day. Like you can't just read all the time. No, there's only so much you can type messages to people. I just, you know, I want to do sexual stuff. That's the thing. It seems like such a silly thing to complain about, but like it's weird for me. I don't normally think about that, but at this point I've just gotten so desperate. I've gotten so desperate for something to do, anything to do, that my mind has just drifted into this territory that's completely weird for me, you know? And when I was younger, I thought about it more. But over time, I just stopped caring. Like I feel like when you're first beginning puberty, it becomes more of like an emotional thing. You think about it more. But as time has gone on, I've just thought about it less and less and less and cared less. I can't remember the last time. I can't remember the last time that I sat down and I'm like, I'm gonna jack off today. I just don't do that. I rarely ever do that. And so, you know, I I just want something to do. That's the thing. No, I made that video called Song Against Sex, and I said, man, I never think about it and I don't care about it, which is true. But now I'm just sitting here like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? I'm just sitting around all the time in my goddamn room, and there's nothing outside to go do. There's no one to go see. There's nothing to do. So what am I supposed to do other than sit down and go, oh yeah, this would be quite nice if I had the chance to do this? I don't know. What am I even complaining about? It's just I just sit here and I don't know how else to feel. It's just like it what else am I supposed to think about, you know? I don't know. I don't actually know what I'm talking about here. Uh I don't I Star becomes the ultimate Chad. Star becomes the hiding in my room of the neat community, and then Star just has sex with everybody. That'll be the new arc. That'll be the new arc is that I've cheated on my wife with a promiscuous Korean person or something. It's gonna encompass all of my video titles from now on. All my video titles are I paid for sex in Japan or something like that. I like how hiding in my room doesn't pay taxes. I wonder if he's ever gonna get arrested for that. He literally doesn't pay fucking taxes. You can't work on a tourist visa, but he does it anyway by doing YouTube. And you're supposed to pay taxes for that. He just doesn't pay taxes. That's the most based shit in the world. But yeah, that's gonna be all my titles from now on. All my titles from now on are gonna be sex related.